Hi. We're a little bit excited. Are you excited?
Yep.
I'm
Looking forward
excited.
to getting out on the road again.
Yeah, we're getting out on the road. We've got a little bit of time, so we're taking the new bush tracker across to the Eyre Peninsula while it's beautiful summer in SA. So we can't wait. We're just loading up at the moment, and hope to have some fun. Take you guys along for the ride. A bit excited. We've booked a great campsite on the Eyre Peninsula for $10 a night. We're just going there for a couple of nights, and then as per usual for us, we'll wing it, right? Because that's what we do. Can't be booked in too long.
A couple of days at the beach might be too long.
Yeah, we're not beach goers, as you know. So will come along with us, and we'll definitely share the campsite with you, but who knows how it's all going to go. Let's get on the road. We've been busy packing.
Yep.
So while we're getting ready to roll, just thought I'd remind you that when you're vanning, baskets are your besties. Just pop everything inside into the basket into a drawer. Makes it simple and easy when you're actually not in the van all the time, which unfortunately we're not just at the minute. But I either have everything in baskets or little bags that we, things that we need to take. So we just pop them straight in the van. So then you can just pop your basket straight in the drawer. Easy peasy. So this is vanning life. We got about 5-10 minutes down the road. Did all our pre-checks before we left home. Brake lights working, indicators working, blah blah blah. Did the whole works. Drove out the driveway, all was good. Got 10 minutes down the road and had to overtake someone, and he was kind enough to radio us and let us know that our indicators weren't working. So frustrating, isn't it? But that's van life, so now we're just checking it out. So here we are, pulled up at Wilmington, literally a stone's throw from home, which I guess isn't a bad thing if something's not right, but yeah, we've got no indicators. So frustrating. Like, they were literally working 10 minutes ago. So Aiden's doing the biz, checking the fuses, are you, love? Trying to work out what the hell's gone on between pulling out the driveway and here. Fun times. So that wasn't a very big trip, folks. Back to the starting line. Beyond frustrating. Okay, so we couldn't figure out what the problem was. Definitely not the fuses. So after all the troubleshooting, it's too dangerous for us to continue not having any indicators or brakes, obviously. So back at home, Aiden. Not happy Jan. The beauty of having this rig, having the tailgate, is what we've decided is that we can now move everything that we've just packed from the van into the tailgate, and we'll start again. It's back to the drawing board. Take everything out the cupboards, figure out what we really need, and into the tailgate out there. Okay, so take two. Unloaded the van into the tailgate. Nothing's going to stop us from camping, so off we go. Try again. So the bridge is finally finished at Port Augusta. If you've been coming through here the last few years, you'd know that it's been a bit of a nightmare. It's all good now. So here we are. Finally got on the road today. And if you're a couple of 50-odd-year-olds that have got together later in life, it's no mean feat trying to find roads that at least one of you hasn't been on before. Would you agree?
Yep. Especially when we're both well travelled.
Yeah, well, we're both kind of well travelled around Oz. So today we've managed to find that we're on uncharted territory for both of us. We're heading down the Eyre Peninsula, parts of which I've done as a South Australian, but I haven't done this stretch. So believe it or not, peeps, we've got our feet out of the red dirt and we're going to find some silver sand, hopefully. So let's hope the weather holds and it's a great time. On the Lincoln Highway, the Eyre Peninsula, heading down towards Cow, Lucky Bay, those fabulous places that you see in all the tourism brochures. So we made it. Cheers! After a very long day of nearly not getting here, we ditched the van, packed up the tailgate, and here we are. So we're on the Eyre Peninsula in this great campsite that's almost free, not quite, but we're able to book it online. So obviously we booked it thinking we'd have the van in tow, and now it's just the tailgate, but no complaints from us.
No.
No complaints?
No. Other than the sand's too white. We need the red sand of the Simpson.
What you got cooking there, sweetheart?
We're going to do a steak sandwich.
Sleeping over a hot stove.
I'm always sleeping over the hot stove.
We can't be bothered cooking much tonight, so it looks like it's steak sambos for us. Quick and easy. Quite happy with that. No potatoes though, love.
We'll make up for that.
Will you survive?
We'll make up for it.
Okay,
We
fair
did
enough.
have chips earlier.
Shh, don't tell them that. So crazy, I know, with the lifestyle that we live, you know, travelling as much as we can. I'm not one of those people that can sleep anywhere, and yeah, I wake up looking pretty rough. Every time we move, every time we change location, doesn't matter if I'm in a van, a swag, a tailgate, I just don't sleep well. It's just, I think, the nature of it for me. So yeah, I wake up looking pretty rough sometimes, but when you wake up to these views, it makes it all worth it. Aiden's back there, and coffeeing and breakfasting. It's pretty damn warm already, but definitely a nice time to check out the Eyre Peninsula in South Australia. We're hitting the sand, guys and girls, hitting the sand. Well, some of us are. I'm determined to swim. Some of us are not. Which one's which? Sorry, what was your defence, Aiden?
Well, some of us are being sun-aware. Slip, slop, slap.
Slip, slop, slap, yeah. I know. I'll cover
soft
up.
Irish skin will burn red.
I can only imagine
You don't
what
want
your
a crispy
Irish
skin
would
Irish
do.
man.
A crispy skin Irish man. Ooh, I don't know. Sounds tasty. Going in, doing it. I'm braving the great white sharks of South Australia. But I don't do seaweed. Oh, it's a bit chilly. Oh yeah. So you don't want to come in, Irishman?
Absolutely positive.
Hey? You could have some salty locks too. Not salty locks, salty locks. It's actually really nice once you get in. But I'm not going out into the great deep. No, that's not happening. Oh, yeah. When it's been so hot, it's good. Hours at the beach. And that's why now I look like this. Okay, I'm covering up all the skin now. Covering it up so I don't burn. This is the reality of being 51. Are you filming? So the reality, as many of you would know, of being in your 50s is this. Sun damage galore from years and years at the beach as a teenager. Things cut out all over the place. Skin checks every 6 to 12 months for me. You know, on a serious note. So yeah, have my fun, have my swim, have a little skinny dip occasionally, and literally for 5 minutes, and then it's back to covering up. So when we get back to the tailgate, obviously I'm sunscreened, but I will be long sleeve shirt, you know, sunscreen. If I have to, I'll put long pants on, because I just saw a really disturbing news segment the other night that the trend is going backwards at the moment for people with sunscreen care, slip, slop, slap. The younger ones are going back to baking themselves. Honestly, don't do it. Don't ever do it. Take it from someone who's learnt the hard way. But I mean, going back in our day, we didn't really have a lot of sunscreen and things when we were younger. But you guys have. So sunscreen, slip, slop, slap. Do it, guys, and you'll be looking beautiful when you're 51. To give you some perspective, that's where our campsite is, up there. It's just a short stroll down to the beach, which we've really enjoyed. Don't have to be in the sand, because some of us love sand, some of us don't. You kind of get the best of both worlds here. You've got the rocks and things, there are clear patches of beach, and then all the kids here, there's only a few around, are having an absolute blast in the sand hills. It is actually a sand hills where you're allowed to four-wheel drive, and you are allowed to slide down them and do all those fun things. But we've got a perfect piece of core flute at home, and we forgot to bring it, didn't we, Aidan? We didn't think about, you know, sliding down sand hills, probably injure ourselves, so maybe it was for the better, huh?
Don't want sand in places it shouldn't be.
No. So the sand hills are white as white, typical of Eyre Peninsula in South Australia. Should we see if we can get to the top of one, happy camper?
We can try.
I'm nice and cool in my wet bathers. Not sure that you are, Mr. Outback Man.
Yes, but I'm not red and burnt either.
Okay, up you go. This is the sand hills, guys and gals. Pretty cool. We've chosen not to go four-wheel driving through here. You can drive on the beach, but we don't need to. We're staying just up there. But a beaut spot. Top spot of SA. Oh my God, hope you haven't got off the sand hill.
It's hard in the sand.
The wind has just swung around where we are. Don't know if you can see it, but we went from a sea breeze to a hot, hot, hot north wind. Still looks magical, doesn't it? But it's not. With the hot wind came thousands of little mothy creatures out of the bush, baby flies, and we're just topping 39 degrees, I think it is now. 39 here on this hot dirt. So we've decided to jump in the car, go for a drive for a couple of hours for the heat of the day, then we'll come back and settle in for the evening and another swim. So even though it looks like bliss, and a lot of people make it always look like bliss, it's not always bliss. Sometimes it's just this. Flies in my nose, in my glasses. I just tried to jump onto the cream cheese on my crackers. Oh, it's probably got all my teeth now. Oh man, it is hot. So sometimes jump in the car, go for a drive, come back and start again. We're looking like hot wrecks because it is 44 degrees. And maybe possibly we're missing the caravan, you know, the new caravan that we bought that we just couldn't bring on the trip. So we've jumped in the car to try and have a little bit of time out from the heat. It was all good by the seaside until the wind swung around and was game over, wasn't it though?
Yeah, it picked up as well. It's quite windy.
Yeah, it picked up. It's blowing a gale at the moment.
It's a hot wind.
Hot wind. It's like you're in an oven at that temperature. So we thought, blow this, the wind. We're off to have a little look around and see what's around. Might as well get in the air conditioning of the car for a bit. We might not make it back to our other camp, which we have paid $10 for the night there, but we've just been driving in the last, I don't know, few minutes, and it's dropped from 45 degrees to, what is it now, Adrian?
29.
To 29. In a matter of like, I don't know.
15 minutes maybe?
Yeah, 15 minutes max. So it might be time to find a different campsite for tonight, but we'll see.
I think the wind has changed direction and coming up from Antarctica.
Sorry everyone, couldn't see Aiden then. Sorry?
Coming up from Antarctica.
Oh yes.
Rather than coming off the red centre.
Anyhow, it's just travel, isn't it? Literally, you can feel like you're in I got out of the car at a little town we just stopped at, and you know I love little towns, but trying to push the door open against the wind was like a hot oven. So anyway, we'll come back and do that one some other time. That's the beauty. And yes, if you think, are we wearing the same shirts, by the way? Yes, we are. Just call us Kel and Kath. Kath and Kel, you know, from...
But I had it first.
Well, actually, what happened was Aiden got the shirt, and because we get everything online, pretty much, I've been looking for a shirt that's light, airy, and I can pop it on over my arms and things because I've got quite a bit of sun damage on my arms, things cut out, blah blah blah, and you know I just want something light to pull on over t-shirts or whatever to keep my skin protected. And I've had real trouble finding something that is the right fit and looks okay. As you guys know, I wear a lot of khaki and things like that. And I said to Aiden, I don't care, just order me one of those. But he has got shirts in other colours as well, which are the same shirt in different colours. But today he's chosen, when I put mine on, he's got his on.
I had it on first today.
It's like, how embarrassing, Aiden. Anyway, whatever. When you're camping, you've bought what you've bought, and, you know, got to keep yourself sun safe. So, yeah, not imagining it. Just call us Kath and Kel. Kath and Kel out in the bush. That's us when we're not fantastic Aussie. For those of you that might want to stay in this amazing campsite, it's the Point Gibbon campground on Eyre Peninsula, South Australia. It's $10 a night. $10 a night to camp right there on the water, but you do have to book online. So don't forget, book before you go.